If you swear in the first, like... What's up, YouTube? If you swear in the first, like, 15 minutes or something. 15 minutes, 15 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 seconds, whatever it is. They'll destroy you. They'll get the laser beam out on you, and they'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Alright, there we go. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna pour myself some tea. Because, you know, might as well. What's up, Sky Guy? Welcome back to the stream. What's poppin'? Little later than usual. To be honest, this is probably gonna be around the same time that it always is now. A little bit. So that's kind of a bummer. Back at the apartment. The setup is slightly different. It should be better, but it's somehow worse. Apparently my arm stand broke in transit. So my microphone, it moves. Now, if there's anything you know about a microphone, you don't really want it to do that. That was me plugging in my phone, sorry. Anyways, today I'm playing Okami. I'm very sorry, I'm not playing Slime Rancher. Just mentally speaking, I don't know if I can put up with the strain. It keeps tilting. It keeps tilting. I don't like this. How do I make this not tilt? I hate that I will be busy from 6:15 to 9:15. Why are you busy from 6:15 to 9:15? What's going on? What's happening here? Dude, my arm's broken. Do I need like a rock? Do I need to get like a heavy rock to keep it from moving? I have something that's not heavy and is not a rock, but it could work. It's an object. It has physics and momentum. That's not true. That's not true. If it was moving, it would have momentum, but it doesn't do that. Anyways, I'll get started in the video game now. I can't move it. When I alt-tab, it just disappears. That's what you love to see. There we go. Who's texting me? Oh, it's my friend. Girl, I have stuff to do. I gotta stream the people on the internet. Alright, hold on. We're gonna pause this. It's like I never left. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. That sounded really racist. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to say it like that. Alright. We're gonna get rid of this, because guess what? We don't need it. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go with that one. And then we're gonna do this one. There we go. Whoa. Why is... Am I on coke? Why is this 4 pixels off? Fuck it. Yeah, I'll stretch it 4 pixels. But no, what's going on? Is everything okay? Can you hear me? Alright, you were like, I'm gonna be busy from 6:15 to 9:15. And then I was like, oh, what's going on? And then you were like, I don't really want to say. It's a secret. It's a need to know basis, and I'm not need to know. It's okay. What do you mean it's a... What the fuck do you mean it's okay, bro? I'm the one trying to know. I'm the one trying to figure out. Okay, well, it's not working, which I don't love. The controller isn't working, which is cringe and bad. God damn it. All right, whatever. You know, when Moo from 2 seconds ago played this fucking game, he didn't think it was he was unaware that apparently it would kick his ass. Nobody tells you that Okami HD really just likes to throw a fit. But yeah, I have to move myself now. I used to be on the left side, but now I'm on the right side because I'll be looking left. My state forces me to take driving lessons, so I have to go do that. Jesus. For how long? Can you drive? Can you not drive already? I didn't know you couldn't drive. Oh my god, it's doing it again. No, we're good. We're great. I'm gonna find something to keep this mic. Yes, make fun of me. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Hold on, I gotta go grab my rock. This is what's gonna keep it. I don't know what it was sinking onto there. But this rock, it's not a rock, it's a 3D model of a ghost from Destiny 2. But listen, if there's anything in this world that could possibly keep it from moving, it would be my phone in a 3D print. Okay? But no, I mean, it's a bummer to hear that you can't drive, but it is pleasant to hear that you are learning to drive. Personally, I remember when I had to do driving lessons. In my state, you can just lie. That's not true. In my state, you need 30 hours of road time, and you need 30 hours of instructional time. Now, if you're getting if you're getting a learner's permit in Georgia, pay attention. Now, to be clear, I don't think those are the restrictions for a normal driver's license. I don't know why where you live, you need to do that. Those are just the restrictions for a learner's permit. If you're 18 and you live in Georgia and you want to have a driver's license, the only thing you need to do is spend 60 hours at the DMV. So it's still 30 and 30, it's still 60 hours of you know, stuff, but I guess there's less work involved. I got my Arnold Palmer at Kamiki Village. Anyways, I'm back to school for the first time. First day of classes. A lot of shit happened today. He's looking at chat. Where is chat, by the way, on the screen? Don't even fucking... That made me motion sick. Don't even play with me. That made me fucking sick. Alright, let's move the chat box over here. Why did I look like that? Why did I do that? That was, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so where am I right now? I remember. So last time I broke the big rock. And I fed the little rabbits. And now I'm on my way. I feel lower. Am I lower? I'm lower. You can't tell. You can't tell because I'm in real life. And that's not me. There we go. I was wondering, I was looking at the camera, because I have a camera, obviously, that's how I get this beautiful face tracking. Look. Okay, well it only really works on one side of my face, but fuck it. I have a camera now. I felt like it was looking down at me. I realize now that was because it was. Maybe this will be better. Alright, let's get this dub. What do you got? Oh, I've already talked to this guy. Okay, so this is the bark button. That's the tackle button. That's the jump button. And this is the button that does nothing. Alright, good to know. Now, there are spirits or some shit. Shinsu Field. I remember. Alright, so I have a dog. And the thing about a dog is that we got the dog. Alright, hold on. You probably know this already, Amaterasu, but this is Shinshu Field. The most beautiful field in all of Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. Nippon, for those of you who don't know, is Japan in Japanese. Ever since getting that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down LT. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead. I understand I'm meant to be playing the video game. Listen. I understand I'm meant to be playing the video game. I really do. However, I am intrigued conceptually by the fact that Japan calls itself Nippon. Okay, that's what I'd love to see. That's what, listen, alright, when I go, you know what I want to do when I transition to main monitor? I go, I really wish that it didn't, there we go. Okay, why do we call it Japan? And then what we want to do is we want to get rid of the little, there's a little YouTube thing. Boom, boom, it's gone. There we go. Anyways, the English word for Japan came to the West through early trade routes. The early Mandarin Chinese, possibly Wu Chinese word for Japan was recorded by Marco Polo as Shipangu. The modern Shanghainese pronunciation of Japan is still Japan. The old Malay word for Japan, Japan. The modern spelling, Japun. Although Indonesian has retained the older spelling, was robbed by the Chinese language. Okay. So why did those people not call it Nihon? Oh, they mean the same thing, but Wu Chinese calls it different. That makes sense. Why am I smaller? Why did I shrink? What's going on here, man? I'm not that small. There we go, now I'm large. So here's the thing that I was worried about. I'm a little glancer. I like to take glances. I'm looking to the left. I'm looking at chat the whole time. Maybe I need to be a little smaller. People are gonna know. It's gonna be embarrassing. I liked it back when I was pivoting my head like I was from Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, so press LT to hold the map down. Now here's the thing. What do we know? That's the wrong button. What do we know about stuff? I don't know, but we know something. Yeah. This is just the maps. Why are we going to the circles? What the? Ultimate mirror, origin mirror. I don't know what that means. I guess we just gotta go. Do I want to go straight forwards or to the left a little bit? I reckon we can go straight forwards. Amy, that's the first guardian sapling marked on our map. That's exactly what I was looking for. I knew I was looking for something. I just didn't know what it was. All right. Anyways, what was I saying? I was saying something. It's true. I always am. The problem is that I'm old now. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest. Look at it. It could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the... Alright, hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on. Am I good? Here's the thing. Normally what I don't like to do is take a look into my viewers. But considering how last time I didn't take a look into my YouTube viewers, I accidentally fucked up the chat and there were a shit ton of people there and I just didn't notice. Whenever there's no chatting, I need to take a look, and it's a real ego softener. It's a real shock. Alright, cursed zone, all the plant life in the area is withered. It'd take a monsters with powers even beyond a god to do this. How would we, okay, motherfucker, don't tell me these things. Is this like an enemy? This is an enemy. How do I do this? There we go. And then we do that. Oh yeah. What the fuck? Are more spawning? No, we're good. Okay, Moose Stream. What's up, Sai? Welcome back to the stream. Hello, good to see you. How's it going? I know it's felt like forever, even though it's only been a. Holy cow! This is. I gotta get out of here. But the evil here is far worse close up. It would curse a normal person in a flash. I'm afraid it might even rob you of your power. Alright, don't want to go over there. Seems like a bad time. But yeah, no, it feels like forever. I guess it felt like forever. Because I didn't not stream on Saturday because I didn't want to stream on Saturday. I didn't stream on Saturday because apparently it's illegal to drive around with a broken headlight. First time I've heard of it. But, you know, whatever. Had to get it fixed, whatever that means. That was kind of a bummer. And it was kind of expensive. You know, they just be charging you at the ass for things nowadays. Personally, I had no qualms with lacking a headlight, but I guess for the safety of people on the road as well as myself, I needed to take that fucking trip to AutoZone. Alright, we don't want to go over there. God damn it. Alright, so if I go forwards, it's to the tree. I'm gonna beat your ass for a minute. Come back here. But yeah, I started class today too. My condolences. This shit kind of sucks. Slash! Slash again! I'm gonna be honest, I thought I'd beat his ass. My class was fun. You have color theory? I wish I had color theory. I had accounting 5010, which is intermediate accounting 2, and I had accounting 5100, which is managerial accounting. And if you were like, who's the smart guy who decided to schedule your classes at the time where you normally stream and also put 2 accounting classes on the same day, I don't know. I wish I could find out. I'd do terrible things to him. Tomorrow I have East Asian cinema, dude. Tomorrow I do business classes. I could be doing entomology. Maybe I should do entomology. I get 1 freebie class. 1 freebie class until for the rest of my year. And maybe I was thinking next semester I'd do something funny. Alright, so I have a special power. Do I not have the power of rejuvenation? Wrong button. I'm here at 5,000, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of cool like that. Alright, what is this? So sunrise is the circle, and rejuvenation is the dilly-dally. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that should work. I'm not an expert on what the word rejuvenation means. I'm sure there are more advanced linguists out there, but I'm of the opinion that that should have worked. Circle. Rejuvenation. Nope. Okay. But yeah, that's really cool. That's really dope. I wish my classes weren't ass. It's my fault. It's my fault. I did too much. I wish I could go back in time and prevent my decisions. And I think the biggest thing I would do is warn my younger self, hey, do not take that many fucking AP classes, dog. That shit is a mistake. Alright, you will not get to take any fun classes. You just gotta do bullshit every day. Can you just die already, man? Come on. Big slash. But yeah, that was cool. The professors are one of the professors is the type of people to be like, oh, we'll put in you start with a 0 and you put in your grades and it raises you up to your final grade. So I do have a 0 in one of my classes now. Which I don't know if that's the most pleasant experience, but fuck me, I guess, whatever. We just be doing shit, I suppose. Go! Are you dead? Yes, they're dead. You're not dead. You're very much alive. And then we do it for a 3rd time, and then that's the charm, because that's the phrase. Let's see, other than that, I guess it's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about my class structure. Because outside of any context, they seem like very good, like, times. It starts at like 1, and it ends at like 4. Which is pretty solid. I get there before, so I have lunch, and then I go to class. That's not true, it doesn't start. Yeah, it doesn't. It starts at like 12:55, that's basically 1. But like, if I'm gonna stream, God knows how long that's gonna take. I used to stream for 4 hours, if you could believe it. I haven't done that in a while. I used to not be washed. I'm washed now. And so if I get back here, because I got back here at like 5, you know, that was with the bus driver hauling ass, by the way. Dangerously so, but fuck it. Listen, I'm not at the front of the bus. It's not my problem. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass. It's just gonna suck. I hate going back to school. All I want to do is sit around and do nothing all day. Usually when I say do nothing, I'll use the phrase I've coined, jerk off, but I feel like saying sit around and jerk off all day is a little too, that feels a little too like realistic. That feels a little too like, oh my god, does he actually mean that? When normally I just mean it as a phrase that means do nothing. Anyways, a huge gust of wind happened, and a figure running from the lake towards Kamiki. Oh, that's probably the guy when he broke the, there's a... Oh, yeah, okay, I should get the crystal ball. Yeah, Susanoo. It's bad karma, man. You could be attacked when you went in. What's up, dog friend? You can't really see the waterfall in there now because of the monsters. It's giving me bad vibes. Okay, there we go. We've got all of our information. Can I take your leak? No, I cannot take your leak. That's kind of a bummer, but whatever. That wasn't even the first thing I did today. I didn't even go to class first thing today. I woke up. Now you're thinking, okay, listen. He doesn't love when these classes are. Alright, I got owned. That sucks. But at least they're late. You can wake up late. Okay, look at that. I can't. I had an interview today. And so here's the thing about interviews. I don't do them. I love being unemployed. Big fan. However, I recognize that in the future I may need a job. Cringe, even. So I did an interview for an internship today. Crazy that I got one, considering this fucking job market. But I don't do a lot of due diligence. I don't do a lot of research. Reason why is very simple. I don't care about your company. I just want a job. Like, I don't care. Oh, this company does this. That's great, man. Whatever you need me to do, just tell me to do it, I'll do it. Alright, that is the relationship between us, no more, no less. Turns out, try slashing them right when they die. Well, now he's still alive. He boinged at me. Turns out what I did was I interviewed for a pyramid scheme. But hopefully, I'm at the top of the pyramid scheme, not the bottom. Now, Moo, you might be thinking, Moo, do you not have any ethical objections? Did you see the item you got? I got the dragon tooth. I did get a description of it earlier. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying that much attention, which is my own fault. I feel like, there we go. I'll open it up. I'd love to open up and see my items, please. Equipment? I have two of the dragons. Fuck. No, I know they're good and I know I want them. I just don't know how to look at them. Logbook, bestiary, that's not gonna help me. I don't give a shit about the red imp. Or the sparrow. Damn, I guess I'll never know. I miss having to attack by shaking the remote. That sounds fun. Dare I say whimsical. Unfortunately, that's not the world we live in right now. I wish they would let me fucking re-find out what the tooth is for. Because I remember it being important. They were like, this is a thingamabob. And then I just didn't look at it because I was like, well, I'll figure it out. Well, I have more than one. Sorry I had to step away for a second. You're all good, dog. Listen, you don't need to apologize. I'm here to be funny. Theoretically, if I'm funny enough, you'll never step away and then you'll die at the computer screen. So let's be thankful that's not happening. Not that the goal is to be so funny people die. You know, you don't need to apologize. I'm supposed to be funny enough to keep you from going and doing stuff. You know, like, oh my god, my wife's going into labor. But Moo is streaming right now. And if you can hesitate for even for a nanosecond, if you can hesitate for a nanosecond, then that is the dream. I might be a bad guy. I might be a bad dude. But like, not a full second, not a half, but like a nanosecond. If it can hold you, if you can be like, well, she can wait like a little bit. Like, for even subconsciously in your head, that's the dream. Oh my god, a traveler's charm. It increased my godlyhood by 1 level. Thank heavens. Can I? It's already. I can't. Okay, I just have it. I made an interesting purchase. I'm trying to think of something that'd be interested that is not vaguely sexual in nature. I'm trying to be classy about this. What's an interesting purchase? Drugs, no. You bought ChatGPT Premium. Yeah, you bought ChatGPT Premium for $200. Yeah, I know what you did. I'm alive. It is a pleasure to have you alive, Sky Guy. I was a little worried. You did come into stream and then proceed to not say anything. So I'm glad that you've managed to survive. It's a harsh world out there. Alright, you seen what they did to the Venezuelan president? It's a good. They've kidnapping people they've never kidnapped before. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, people are dying that have never died before. And that's a very stupid thing to say, I understand. But it feels to me like people are dying that have never died before. Like, I wasn't ready for this kind of death this year. I remember somebody important like just died. I just can't remember who. But I was flabbergasted when I saw it. I was like, no way. I can't believe he died. I want to slash this. Well, you are definitely not going to guess it. Not ChatGPT Premium. A life-sized... No. A 3-to-1 replica model of yourself. Where it's 1/3 scale of you. And you're gifting it to your loved one. Because you have a terminal illness. I think I'm onto something. Let's just be real. Okay, I think I'm there. I think you don't want to admit it, but I'm on there. You died? Nuh-uh. Wasn't really interested in the game, not really my type of thing, so I checked Yeah, that's so fucked up. Dude. Hey, that's real. That's real shit. That's real shit. Alright. They can't intervene until we do something about the stagnant air. God, if only there was a level, if only there was a power I could use that would change all of this. It's a shame that there's no power. Yes, fish. Thank heavens, it's irresistible to animals that dine on fish. Like what? Cats, more fish. By the way, in the bottom right, when you see the little bag, that means I get money. I don't think you need to know the proper amount, and it doesn't pop up that frequently. And I have to be on the right side of the screen, because when I look to the left to read chat, it'll look like I'm looking at the video game. So it's just going to look like that. Anyway, I should probably go now. Drive safely, drive responsibly. And remember, when it comes down to you or the other person, always save yourself. Like an airplane. What the fuck? I don't know what that was. I didn't see that. I ran away. It's a Wii game, so the fucking motion controls are not the motion controls, but the camera's weird. Draw one quick stroke. Yeah, I can draw a stroke. Look, you stunned it. Let's pass on. Oh, okay. So I don't need to kill it. I just need to stroke it. Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah. Oh, okay. Well, they're after me, so I should probably go. But no, I had an interview for a pyramid scheme. That's pretty chill. I think it went well. They asked me an accounting question, and I couldn't answer, which is probably bad because it's an internship for accounting. But if you look in your heart and you see that I'm very charismatic, I think it might be okay. The statue's all dirty. Kind of feel sorry for it standing in a place like this. Motherfucker, we have things to do, man. Man, I feel sorry for this statue. I feel sorry for me. There we go. I gotta get out of here. Or after last stream, we learned you can definitely stroke art. That doesn't... No! No, But no, last stream was fun. I was tickled pink, you could say. There's Susanoo just sitting on the rock, but I guess we gotta do this real quick. Do they have a snake? What is that? Oh my god, it's the rock monkey. That's Japanese. I can't fucking read that. Listen, man, I don't know what that means. Is the game plan any different? Dare I say it? Is the game plan any different? You just walk around, you beat the shit out of people. Because frankly, that's what I plan to do. We want to slash. We want to slash again. Yellow imp. I appreciate that. It was all in good fun. It was all in good fun. Yeah, I had a good time. I don't know. The idea of a moo cult seems fun. The thing is, there's not really a name for my fan base. I've never really thought of one. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe moo cult can fill the void. Maybe we can slowly pivot the stream into a cult-like atmosphere. It would partially extend my narcissism, but I'm gonna be honest. It is far better to have too much of an ego than it is to have nothing of an ego. All right, if you lack confidence right now, I got news for you, pal. Just fucking do the opposite. Even if you don't believe it, just fucking say it. All right, why not? You don't need to have all that confidence. You can just pretend to. I'd never scream. Like the penis game in middle school, where you're meant to yell penis. I'd never fucking do that shit. You know. But like, you wouldn't think it. You'd be like, that guy might scream penis in a crowded area as a middle schooler. But I never did. Never did. Also, it is online for now, so I can say till they start. That's crazy. You gotta move to Georgia. It'd probably take you less time to do that than it is to fulfill all these driving obligations. Move to Georgia, get a proper driver's license, because you don't need to do all that when you're 18, and then move back to where you are. Anyways, fuck you, wood sword bitch. Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Am I crazy, or how do I say this that in a way that doesn't sound like I'm fucking part of the KKK? Mutts, traditionally, as dogs, are brown, I thought. Because you got all the colors mixing in there. So they're not really white, because you got a bunch of stuff going on. Am I crazy? I might be. I'm not a dog expert. But usually, I don't think a mutt is like perfect white. It's crazy because this guy chopped a rock and he ran off, and you'd be like, wow, he thinks he's the goat now. He's gonna get himself into some trouble. But no, he's just still a bitch. Check out that wall painting. The sun hits the crystal and the crystal grows the leaves. Am I gonna have to carry a crystal? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I want to. Oh. Well, I tried to use the sun, it didn't work. I believe that the sun was already there, but I'm with you. I'm gonna clip that. How do I say this where it doesn't sound like I'm a part? No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's dishonest. That's dishonest right there. You shouldn't do that. All right, learn to be kind. All right, fuck the KKK. They suck ass. Alright, as someone who used to live in a neighborhood that was almost accidentally named after the KKK, those guys suck ass, I'll tell you what. Yeah. I mean, now I can go train. I remember I had a middle school teacher in, I want to say 8th grade. I'm not confident, but yeah, 8th grade, because the 7th grade teacher was a pedophile, the 6th grade teacher was Canada, the 8th grade teacher was from the North. He moved into a neighborhood that was named after one of the founders of the KKK. They just have that fucking shit here. And low-key, I don't know why you don't change it. Am I crazy? It cannot be that hard to change the name of a fucking neighborhood, right? Like, low-key, just change it. You can't be that attached to it. Alright, well, I assume once we clean up, once we do the thing in the center of this hole, all the water will turn clear again. But yeah, let's see. I interviewed for a pyramid scheme. I hope I get put in the top and not at the bottom. I don't want to spend any money with them. Let's see. I have 2 classes. I have 1 big class and 1 small class. The small class is first. The lady seemed nice. She was like, "Have I seen you before?" Oh no, I forgot my signature move. I feel like I know what's coming. I feel like I know it's coming, but I'm not sure. I smell a faint scent. Okay, why would a guardian sapling be so tiny like this? Ooh, thank you very much, Sky. There we go. This is what I thought would happen. This is what I thought would happen. Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for redeeming 5 Pikmins in a row. Wow, I can't believe you made a Pikmin really sad, dude. That's fucked up. Thank you very much for feeding a common Pikmin. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, I meant to draw a big sun on it, I think. I need to draw a sun on an orb, baby. Thank you very much for confusing some common Pikmin. I either just sun the tree or I sun an orb. We'll try the tree. Okay, well, let's go find an orb. I'm gonna be honest, that looks like a place where a sun might be. What can I say? They call me the sun giver. We pointed at it, got sad, so I fed it, took a train with it, and now it's confused where it's going. That'd be cool. I'd take a train with somebody. You know? Next time on the Muubody channel. I also bet there used to be something on here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm stupid. You learned this in the... Sometimes it feels like games punish you for taking a break. Alright, I gotta pick up this. Yeah, I'll save. Next time on the Muubody channel. Will Moo finally pick a name for his fan base? I'm gonna be honest. The Moo cult sounds a lot better than the Low Gangsters. You gotta think of it, right? I don't know. Last stream was so big. I really felt like I can't believe I got that much money. I can't believe it. It really is hard to believe. Someone came back, by the way. Percy Cho, up there. It's his latest follower, Percy Cho. And the reason why it says that is because I think they noticed that they got a sub, and then they went back and followed. Was the lobster dinner nice? I haven't had it yet. I only have his ramen. I had ramen before stream. It was pretty good. I liked it. Sorry, I got distracted again. Damn! I really need to work harder on that. I'm ordering commissions for a character. Ooh. You got funds. You got money. Commissions are kind of expensive in this economy. In this economy. Sheesh. Oh my God! It's a bear on a large orb. You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. I'm kind of cool. Am I crazy? Maybe a little bit. I might need to put on a hoodie. Hold on. Oh my God, it feels so nice. It feels so nice to have headphones that don't like break. Hold on. Oh look. Okay, I'm hoodied up now. You think they're expensive now. I got 1,000 for a model after this friend she comes back. Jesus, 1,000, so much money. 1,000, so much money. It's crazy because I'm looking at someone to commission and they're like, yeah, it's 700 bucks. Like, I don't want that. 700. All right. I'm warm. I'm comfy now. Hell yeah. So here's the thing, normally I stream until the sun goes down, but the sun is already down, and I'm not a big fan of that. I'm a real big stream while the sun is up kind of guy, so I hope I can last. But that foul beast looks like a bear to me. Here goes nothing. Susanoo style, Susanoo! Oh. Do I need to do it? He can't cut anything without me. Exploding implosion, Susanoo style, Susanoo! Sorry, I just... really takes a lot of my focus and effort here. Exploding implosion. I guess if he wants to. He probably pissed off the bear, frankly. What do they say? Don't viciously attack the bear. Yeah. I get a lot of money from college. Cowgirl, moo, when, never. That's not the archetype I'm trying to build. That's not what I'm going. That's not what I'm going for. You know, I'll see an anime girl, and I'll see like an anime girl VTuber, and then it'll be like a guy's voice, and it'll be like Whiplash. I don't think I could do that. Then again, you know, don't be wrong. I don't think my voice really matches this bugger either. But at least you know I'm a dude, I think. At least you know I'm a dude. You know? And you ever click on a video with a VTuber anime girl on it, and then it's like, hey guys. Hey dudes. What's up? Welcome back. It's like the deepest voice I've ever heard. Like, what's going on here? I couldn't do that to people. I only know Susanoo because he's my favorite Persona character, second Persona. Who's the first one? Who does Yusuke start off with? Is it Goemon? I know this. I know this. I love Persona 5. Is it Goemon? 1000 G for almighty attack. Is that real? Are you talking about Persona or Metaphor Refantasia for a minute? I don't know. Maybe I didn't use them enough. God fucking damn it. Alright, hold on. Show me your Persona, but don't spoil it to anybody who doesn't know. Well, I can't find it. It is going. I'm goated. Respectfully speaking, I'm the best. Who the fuck knows Goemon other than me, baby? Goro Ki. Who the? That's not. This is not real. What? Oh. Oh Jesus. Oops. Never mind. Talking about Tosuke, Yusuke. Yosuke? Yosuke doesn't have Susanoo, does he? Oh, he does. Fuck. I mixed them up. In my defense, Yusuke and Yosuke are basically the same name. When you really think, despite how different they are, they have a couple similarities. Fuck. I can't believe it. It's been so long since I played Persona 4. You can hardly blame me. It would be illegal to blame me, so you can't. I have a song shot to play this. I don't know if I can show it without the redeem. Well, I'm not gonna play it on stream without the redeem. It'd be against the law. The law must be upheld. You can put it in the Discord if you want to, and I'll give it a glance. But if to play it on stream, you must pay the toll. Alright, that Susanoo guy's a bitch. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. This crystal sphere is built with leaves. If only there was a big painting. In World they get the third awakenings, yeah. Do they do that in P4G as well? I can't remember. I need to replay Persona 5 Royal. It's been years. The problem is I'm gonna play it and I'm not gonna enjoy it as much as I used to. The reason why is very simple. I'm old. I'm old now. P5R, I played it at a time in which I was at the same age as these young guys, and now I'm just an old man. Which is why I like Metaphor Refantasia so much. It's about Junpei, it's about Yosuke, it's about Ryuji. Low-key, am I gonna say it? Is Yosuke the worst of the bunch? Is Yosuke my least favorite out of all three? I don't know, I didn't like Junpei that much, but I liked his arc. Dare I say? Dare I? I feel bad for Yosuke, but I think I like Ryuji and Junpei more. Like, sorry for the P4 remake. Personally, I'm happy for you. I wish I could be happy for the P4 remake. I wish I could be happy for P4R. I played P3R, and I'm gonna be honest. It was good. It was good. I liked it. This is kind of epic. It's kind of epic. Hold on. Whoa, tree. It was good. It was just, I don't know. It lacked something for me, I think. And it could just be because I played it when I wasn't in high school. Because the only one I played while I was in high school was P5R. And then at the very end of high school, I played P4G. And then I played P3R. I didn't love it as much. It's probably because I'm old. And then I played Metaphor and I really liked it. So I think it's just it doesn't appeal to me as much as it used to, which is a shame. I hope they can come out with P6 at some point. That'd be nice. That'd be pretty cool. Metaphor ReFantazio 2 when, dare I ask? Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot how this works. You need more than just 1 star. There we go. If they shit all over my favorite RPG while having words with that list, and by words I mean criminal action. What are they shit on? They're gonna be like the original Persona 4 was ass. But now with P4G, you can play it in Unreal Engine 5. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of flora gods known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I will now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. Monkey. No. The thing is, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because whenever I think of Atlas, I don't know why, but I get a little sad. I get a little depressed. Oh, I know why. It's because it feels like I want them to release Persona 6, but I fear that if I buy it, they'll just release Persona 6 fucking Mega Ultimate Mode like 2 years after it. Persona 3 and 4 just have a depth the new games ain't got. You gotta fuck around and find out a little more often, you know? I don't know. Depth is an interesting word to say. 100,000 floors of Tartarus. Depth is a weird way to refer to the most annoying part of Persona 3. I don't know. That's why I played P3R. I emulated Persona 3 Fest. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Tartarus was so boring. And it was annoying. It was tedious. You know? Persona 4 was pretty good. I like Persona 4. But I wouldn't say they're my favorites. I really like Metaphor. I think Metaphor is a lot better than all of them. I think it's a more refined experience than the Persona games, and I can appreciate that. Wow, so this is what Hana Valley's supposed to look like. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must take some wickedly strong power. What about that wood? I know, I'll fucking do it, man. Stop talking to me. Thank you. You know, it just feels like even in games that aren't as long as Persona 5, Persona 3, Persona 4, there's a lot of downtime where it feels like you're just spending time to spend time. For Metaphor ReFantazio, I don't think I never felt like that the whole time, which is pretty swag, pretty cool. Can you dig up from the ground? Do a few things really deep. Persona 5R and Persona 3R add a bunch more shit, and none of that shit has the same depth. I think the problem with Persona 5R, I think, and Persona 3R is that it's so busy optimizing the games to such a large extent that I think a couple of like the more soulful things are left behind, which is a bit of a bummer. I agree, Metaphor's a better game in almost every way because having 12 classes is easier to balance than having 400 fucking personas. I think, because I'm with you. What the fuck is this, dude? I don't know what these look like. They look like capybara. What do capybara eat? They look like they eat herbs. Never mind. I don't know my animals. I know what a cow looks like, and that's about it. I think it's more refined, and I like it more. And it really just because Persona doesn't appeal to me as much as it used to. You know, like the problems that the Persona protagonists were having in the real world. I really experienced that. I cannot stand burning time on the Gauntlet Runner. It didn't happen that much. Compared to Persona 3. Compared to Persona 3. Alright. The Gauntlet Runner wasn't that big of a deal. That's a boar dog. True. True and real. Finally, they love me. Oh my god, they love me. They want me for real. What the fuck is that Denji meme? It's crazy. I read the manga. I should know. Inkpot. Yippee! That creepy old tree just won't give up. Maybe you could hit its fruit and then you could use the bloom to get rid of it. Yeah, okay. And you just circle, right? And now it's gone. But the Gauntlet, I mean, to be honest, I didn't mind the Gauntlet Runner. I was fine. Because they'd be like, oh, read the books. And then I'd read the books. And I'd be like, wow, the books. Well, that's not weird and conspicuous at all. Circle. Hold on. Hana Valley looks much better. But what about this gloomy patch of grass? I am going to throw you. Maybe my circles aren't good. Do I not know how to use the power of bloom? I guess it needed to be lower, maybe. Gotcha. Fucking the Wii game gets me with the camera. 2 to 4 days on the Gauntlet Runner. Every time I want to do one quest, and I gotta do a full fucking trip to Mementos to get a single fucking quest done. I just, you know, every time I would take one trip. Usually. I truly enjoyed the Gauntlet Runner parts. I didn't think it was that bad. I really enjoyed it. But that's also because I'm kind of like a hoarder, I think. I'll get all the quests and then I'll do everything at fucking once. I'm mad I can't fuck the hot merchant I've developed a parasocial attachment to. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a big fan of the lack of romance, I think. You know, the lack of explicit romance. I'm a big fan of that. Because it feels a lot more like, because you know, if you're trying to rank 10 everybody in Persona, they're like, oh my god, please love me. And I'm like, and you say no, and it's like, well, you don't, you know, that's just like the afterthought. You know, you're meant to say yes. That's like the afterthought to say no or something. But in Metaphor, it's like, hell yeah, dude, I'm 10 ranking everybody. My bonds have me emotional fulfilled without the expectation of sex. So that's pretty cool. I'm with you though. The merchant's hot as fuck. I do think, canonically or whatever. What is it? How does shipping work? I don't do it often. Will in her name is not Juna. What is her name? It's the one with 3 eyes, and it's not Yuffie. I don't remember who Yuffie is, but it's not her. Girl with 3 eyes. I'm such a fake fan. I'm such a fake fan. Yufa! I'm fucking on it. Respectfully speaking, maybe I am the GOAT. Maybe I'm not a fake fan. Yuffie is from Code Geass. But no, I'm a big fan of Metaphor Fantasio. And I don't need to do the fucking you know. Just press the oh, is this fast travel? I should read more often. Oh no, it's the logbook. Don't speak to me. All right, where am I going? Yeah, I'll go over here. But no, I'm a big fan. I think that game rocks. If I had to rank them, because the thing is, I only played P5R. I never bought P5, and I do think it was substantially easier. And I think in terms of quality of life features, they really upped it up the ass. It feels Persona 3R and Persona 5R feel like playing Minecraft with a bunch of vanilla plus mods installed. Dare I say. My astral pouch, it's stronger. The core game is still good. Why are merchants always hot? I've been playing Fire Emblem Awakening again, and I was sure I knew who I wanted to marry, and then I saw Anna again, fucking confused. Anna in that game? Anna is in that game. Okay, I'm sorry. For a minute, I thought you were like, oh, because Anna is also a playable character in Fire Emblem Engage, but in that one she's way younger, and I just didn't know how to approach that. I didn't know how to really broach that topic. I didn't want to be like, you personally, so I'm glad that didn't happen. In terms of optimization, I think it's unoptimal to marry Anna, so just hold that on you. Love is unoptimal, so consider someone for the sake of their stats, maybe. I'm stuck. What's going on? Oh, I'm in fire. I played P5R and P5, and P5R or on Merciless is easier than P5 on normal. 100%, dude. What is it? The Paton Pass? I'm not a kawaii kami. Hold on. What's her name? I'm a big fan of Kawakami. Oh fuck. No, not like that. I'm fine with I'm the child. I go after Kawakami every time, dude. Although it's crazy. She's fucked up. She's fucked up for doing that shit. Yeah, don't get me wrong, she's mad fucked up for doing that shit. But low-key, I like her. They're telling me Morgan is fucking crazy if you marry into the second generation. 100%. Morgan is fucking nuts. Because what you could do, listen, all I'm saying, optimally speaking, you get Donald to marry whoever you want, then you pass down aptitude through that kid, you marry the kid, Morgan has aptitude. Listen, that's all I'm saying. Do you want aptitude on the best unit, on one of the best units in the game? I don't know. So yeah, Morgan's fucking nuts, dude. Having the ability to create like your own units with their own stats is monstrous. They were on to something when they fucking made Awakening. They were on crack. What is this? Oh, I should probably learn how to dig, huh? If you marry Donald with someone and then yeah, you know, I know, 100. I've done it. I've done it. My favorite character from those games is Severa, dude. The Donald Cordelia Robin Severa Morgan pipeline is insane. Let me tell you what. All right, how do I fucking do this? Because press Y to dig holes. Okay, where's Y? You gotta tap it several times. But yeah, I know Ball Buster. I checked my 3DS. I think the game I have the most time into is Awakening, which is a little insane. I think maybe second most time is Pokemon Y, which is even more insane because I don't remember ever replaying that game. I think I played it exactly once. And I never did it again because it was kind of boring. No offense to the people who really like Pokemon Y. I think it wasn't really my jam. I have a fucking chart made so I get all the kids. A chart is crazy, but you're justified for that. You gotta do a lot. You know, it's weird because some games I think are made better for being really optimal. And then some games whose entire focus is like being super optimal is just not that fun and sometimes like really stressful. Like, there's this game that I was playing called Potionomics, and it's a game where you, guess what? You make potions and you sell them. And it's just micromanagement, but it's not like fun. It's really stressful. I don't think it's tested that much. You know, and I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but I have no problem micromanaging the shit out of Fire Emblem Awakening. And I think it's fun, not stressful at all. And then I get to a game where it's actually like, okay, you need to micromanage. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I am the people who like Pokemon Y. Damn, bro. Listen, I'm with you. Clearly, I played the game for 300 hours. But I don't know. I love Potionomics. I love mannerisms. That shit's really hard, bro. That shit's really hard on normal. And that shit's way too easy on easy. Listen, I think Potionomics is fun and cool. But they need someone who is worse at video games on their fucking staff. Alright? Because that game fucking freaks me out. It makes me so stressed. What about I know. Why are you telling me to do the thing? This is fucking the second time. You think just because I haven't been reading this fucking information, you think I don't know it. That is not true. I am fully aware of the fact that I need to use the bloom on the wizard sapling. Not the wizard sapling, the withered sapling. I'm fucking so beside myself with rage and anger that my lips are smearing together. I am wired for optimizing on accident, dude. Management sims are fun. Some of them are fun. I don't know what is the line for me. Maybe time. Maybe like hard deadlines. Cause like in Potionomics, the 10 days fucking it freaks me the fuck out. But like, what's a different management simulator? Like mini motorways, I love that game. That game's goated. I think it's a different type of optimization. But like, what am I thinking of? Minecraft Sky Factory. Sky Factory 4, I almost beat it. And I didn't give up because it was too hard. I gave up because the guy I was playing with, it just wasn't, I lost to interpersonal drama, not to that fucking video game. I should ask him for the world download, frankly. I'm sure he'd give it to me. Okay, Susan O. It's been ages since I've seen the river looking this healthy. So you knew about the magic crystal ball? Fucking asshole. But yeah, mannerisms are fun. I do like them. I think it's just, I don't know. I think I'm just not great at them. I'm not as good at them as I'd like to be. Which is a little unfortunate. And then we do this. And then we do this again. We're waiting for you to go up, slash, guess what? Owned. And then I get the Dragon Fang. I gotta look up what that is. Because I did not read. It's crazy, they'll tell me the same thing 300 times. But the one thing I need to know that I accidentally didn't read, I just don't get to ever find out again. Every time I play it, I'm an optimization machine, and then I reach the end game, I lick my lips and rub my hands together, and it's time to do all the collectibles and the side quests and the fucking completion list and the synthesis materials. You've got opening charts and you've got guides. Jesus. Synthesis. Am I on coke? What game are we talking about now? All the this definitely is not Potionomics, though. But no, I'm with you. I'm a big fan of them. Hold on. I gotta. This is outside. What? What is the blue thing in Okami? I just don't know what it is. The demon fang. All right, hold on. A painting. Demon fangs can also be attained. Gotcha. Okay, I gotta give him the people. That makes sense. I know. I don't remember. I can't remember if Honeycomb Studios is a good mandatory game or not. I haven't played that in years. I haven't played it in so long. I remember when that shit was the hotness. Not so much anymore. Especially with Fire Emblem, I entered this mindset was like, let's make the optimal character. I'm not like that. I'm like, how can I make this character feel true to themselves and be able to nuke a god? Fire Emblem Awakening is 100% just, I think, they give you so many tools to do a bunch of fun and cool things. And I think that's great. You know, I don't think they really do that to as much as a degree in Fates, maybe. It could just be me. But for me, Awakening felt a lot more free in that sense of like customization. It was easier, maybe, I guess, in Awakening. Like, okay, who feels right to marry Sully, but will also get Miss Every? That feels like a general article. I really like Honey Pop 1, did not care for Honey Pop 2. I'm in the same boat! I can't believe it. You're just like me for real. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, really, but it was just like, I really enjoyed Honey Pop 1 more than I should have. I remember I tried speedrunning it, which is not something I do. I'm not a speedrunner. I think I have a 3-4 hour time in Celeste, which is really bad. But no, I tried speedrunning it. I thought it was fun. I really enjoyed it. That's what I meant. I had to explain myself because saying more than it ought to made it sound like I was fucking jerking off every time I played it. I needed to explain myself. I needed to say a little bit more so that the implication wasn't there. Yeah, no. I don't know. I thought the first one was kind of heat. But yeah, I don't remember if Honeycomb Simulator was really good or not. I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember if it was like peak. There we go. Am I good now? Let's go. It's beautiful now. That's exactly what I mean. It's 11 new mechanics and doesn't make them very deep. So the first game has less and gives you more per idea. The first game it's very, pardon my wording, very tight. I don't know. I play it and I go, this is a phenomenal game. And it's crazy I have to vouch for it. I vouch for it. I will, 100%. It is a good game. If you removed the fucking sex aspect from it, I'd still love it. I think it's really good. I wanted to stream it, but like with a big like block, because that's what people used to do for YouTube videos. I don't know if you remember, but back when Honey Pop and Honeycomb Studio were like really big on YouTube, people would post playthroughs of it, but they just like put Charmander on screen or some shit. I saw one where it was Charmander, but there was a bunch of different ones. I was like, YouTube is so different now. YouTube is so you could never fucking run that shit now. I think they'd put you to the iron bowl and they'd lock you in there and turn you into a soup. Wow, if I keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. This is kind of a Focus M game. I'll say it. Every time anything happens, I get this fucking little bug in my ear. That's Sakia's tree. Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian. Yeah, no, man. I'd love to play a video game whenever you get the chance. Whenever is most convenient to you. There we go, Jesus. I remember this game being good. I don't need to flee a battle. That's not information that I need. I'm the GOAT, respectfully speaking. Yes! My godliness has been increased by 1 level. Whatever that means. Alright. Oh, this is the ultimate mirror. The difference between the ultimate mirror and the non-ultimate mirror is I'm afraid it's something I don't know. Fuck, now I want to play Awakening. Well, if it makes you... I'm sure they have... I'm sure there are fan games that do it. Listen, I'm a little sad that they got rid of it. I'm a little sad that... What was it? What did they do? Shadows of Valentia was like chill. I'm okay with that. Because it was a remake. But they put out Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm a stinker. I'm a stinker on Three Houses. I played all the 4 routes. I love the characters. I love the game. But the fact that 2 of the routes are the same and the game feels unfinished is a big fucking to me. You know? The fact that they didn't... The second generation characters never really came back. I know they technically did it in 4. And if they make a Fire Emblem 4 remake, get the chart out, fuck yeah, dude. And if they ever make a Fire Emblem 4 remake, they might redo the second generation thing in the style of Awakening and Fates. And will that be goated? Yes, it will be goated. Okay, let me be clear. But I don't know. It feels kind of sad that they got rid of it for the sake of a game that isn't even finished. Which sucks. People really like Three Houses though, so I think they're good points. I just, you know, there's some parts I don't love. When I heard that terrifying sound like a monster growling. This is perfect. Why don't I set up shop here? I don't know if you'll understand this, but here goes. If you sniff out any nice bowls or dishes, please get them to me. Do I have any bowls? Do I have some bowls for him? Not really. Are you? No, you're gray because I don't have anything. Alright, well, screw me, I guess. Alright, temporarily, slightly. Listen, man, I don't want to be mean, but... Get out of here, don't need it. I'll get 2. So we'll have 3 total of each, and then we'll be good. I unlocked the ability to dig. The issue is just that I don't know where I would be digging other than this large green column. But if you ignore that, then I have no idea where I should be digging. But yeah, I do like Awakening. That game is fun. I beat it on stream for a reason. Game's kind of heat. Almost makes me want to buy a Switch too, because I grew up with Fire Emblem. I grew up with the 3DS, and for those of you who don't know, on the 3DS there was the thing about the 3DS, nobody liked it. What do I do here? I'm owned. The thing with the 3DS is nobody liked it, and so what they did was they lowered the price for the 3DS, so that more people would buy it. But in order to compensate those who bought it beforehand, what they did... I use the word compensate, that makes it sound transactional. They rewarded the blind faith of their followers and the loyalty to the Nintendo clan by giving them a bunch of free games from the Game Boy Advance. One of those games, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. The other one, WarioWare. I love those 2 games so much. They had a bunch of other ones. They had Earthbound... They had F-Zero, but you got to think about it. I'm like a child. I'm in elementary school, right? I want to maybe say 8. How old are you? Okay, if I'm 21 now, no. If I was 18 when I graduated, that's a year's difference of 6. I must have been like 2nd grade. You know, Earthbound's a little too crazy for a second grader. Well, not crazy. I was just stupid. I was just stupid. But WarioWare and Sacred Stones were just enough for me. Oh wait, this is. I probably should have read the how to flee from a battle thing. Because if this is gonna be hard, then that'll be annoying. All right, we slice through these guys, and then we slice through this guy. We go over here, kill this guy. Okay, that guy split. Oh, you're meant to slice this open. But yeah, so that's why I'm a big Fire Emblem guy. It's just because, you know, I played it a bunch. And I'm a big fan. Pretty good for the most part. I think I still haven't beaten Engage, which is kind of sad. It makes me feel it makes me feel a little depressed. It's like, oh my god, my Go doesn't have it anymore. You know, I don't play these games as religiously as I used to. And I don't know if it's because I'm older and like my tastes have changed, or if it's because like the games are worse, you know? I heard like the gameplay of Fire Emblem Engage is good, but I'm looking at it and it's like, for those of you who don't know, Fire Emblem is usually, it used to be a game which every unit has their own place in your army, right? You get a bunch of army, you get a bunch of different units, but as times have changed and things have passed, each unit loses its unique customizable, or it loses their unique flair because they're so customizable. You can have any unit learn anything and do any whatever. Which is good in the sense that, you know, you really have as much freedom to do as whatever you want, as much as you want to. But in the sense of giving characters purpose and making them unique and making them interesting, and having player restraints, I feel like it's just different. I don't think it's, you know, it doesn't enrapture me the way it used to. You know, which is funny to say because I grew up with the easiest Fire Emblem game. I had to make sure my chart was set up so all the characters could get married, because I just learned right now Krarm cannot marry the girl I had him hooked up to. Okay, well if there's a picture of the chart, you can post it in the Discord. I have a Discord. It is in there. I have a Discord. You can post it in there, and then I can just take a look at the chart because I am interested. I'm not gonna claim to be an Awakening expert, but if there's any Fire Emblem game I claim to be an expert in, it'd probably be Awakening. I liked it in 3 houses because I was intended to have these character skills match them. In 3 houses, in Awakening, and Fates, they had customization, but they also had their own personal skills, and they had their own like classes, and you could reclass them, yeah. But in like Engage, I feel like it went too far. Engage was really where I'm starting to draw the line, I think. Because it's just... freedom is good. Player freedom is good. But... I don't know. It was just a little too much, I think. A little too much. I prefer my video games to be on rails. it just felt like a lot, I think. You know, because... theoretically, what really is the difference between like 3 houses and Engage? And the difference is not that much, because they still have personal skills. But in 3 houses, you know, the kids that you train to put into your army, they have like boons and banes and stuff like that. In 3 houses, and not 3 houses, but in Engage, it's all like willy dilly. I just think it's less impactful, which is kind of a bummer. I gotta get the fuck out of there. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but it was something. Alright, lock in. And then we slice. And now he's dead, and then we slice him again, we get the dragon tusk. Or whatever, it's the demon fang. I almost got my ass beat, dude. More! Okay, that guy's definitely dead. Are we good now? We're not good. There's still some green guy left. Slash. And then we slash him again. No, we don't. We don't slash him again. I guess it'd be really cruel if I did. Oh, not another one of these fucking guys, dude. Not another one of these guys, dude. Alright, hold on. Welcome to the Discord server, Sai. Hello. Man, I have a D&D game. I have a D&D game I gotta do on Saturday. Fuck, it's been forever since I played D&D. I really liked in Three Houses you had certain skills that did or did not synergize with the character's personality and could even turn out to be a hidden talent. And B, instead of your characters having a set of classes, they could pick their class based on their weapon proficiency. I like that. I felt like that worked. You could truly do anything if you really wanted to, and I did a little bit. Listen, I like my video games to be on rails, but I like it to be a little bit, you know. Ooh, do you really want to make Bernadetta a Death Knight? That'd be pretty cool. But I don't love it when it's like, I'm gonna give you one Lego piece of each color, and I'm gonna give you a bunch of base plates to put them on. And it's like, I don't know, it just didn't, it really didn't mesh for me and engage that well. I understand that people really like the gameplay. I wish I did. I gotta get out of here. I don't wanna get drummed on. Okay, well, I gotta probably be better than that. And then we want to slash this. Then we jump. That didn't work. Alright, that sucks. Yeah, I enjoyed the Three Houses character customization. Am I asking for less customization? Maybe. I like Cinder Shadows. That was fun. Ooh! And then we want to make a big jump. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm growing. I didn't get far into engage either. I'm glad it's not just me, because I felt bad. I was like, fine, you know, Fire Emblem Peak as it always is. I heard it was great, and I'm playing the game, and I'm just not loving it like everyone else is loving it. Thought the characters were such fucking nothing burgers. What do you mean? you don't like old guy? You don't like Jagan? Sorry, you don't like toothpaste? Yeah, no, it was really bad. Say what you will about, like, Fates' story, and Fates' story is really bad. Comically terrible, dare I go so far as to say. But I like the characters in Fates. You know? And I think that really, that was something. That was worth something. That used to mean something, goddammit. Bad stories in Fire Emblem used to mean bad stories, not just bad writing. Alright, did you post it? Because I do want to see your chart. I do want to see your chart. Images. Alright, I understand. Hold. I understand. There we go. I understand what it is now. For a minute, I didn't get it. Okay. Lucina, Crom and Olivia can marry? You're on crack. You're on crack, dude. Olivia's available in like the last chapter. Am I correct? Is she not available in like the last chapter before Lucina pops up? Last, second to last? I remember it being really late. It was like the game really expected me to bet on going, it's him, it's Hero King Barth on my very own lord. I did do that with Erica and Ephraim. I did do that with Erica and Ephraim. Let's see. Muriel, Frederick, Maribel, Sai. Hold up, I see Sai and Maribel and oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Sully and Donald. Who's Donald again? Donald? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking it was Kellum. Kellum and Cordelia is crazy, dude. I see your vision. I see the vision with Kellum and Cordelia, but damn, I forget about Kellum. I'm saving up my fucking reeking You fucking psychopath, dude. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me take a glance. It's gonna hurt my ego, but I just need to see it. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, by the way, Reeking Boxes is Fire Emblem Awakening is like an overworld Fire Emblem. There are overworld Fire Emblems or non-overworld Fire Emblems. You don't need to know the difference. But an overworld Fire Emblem, you go around to the map, and you can fight random encounters. You can grind like Pokemon. Like Pokemon, you go into the wild grass, you fight a bunch of things. Reeking Boxes summon the Pokemon to you. They're like using Sweet Scent. If you really want to get into the weeds with the Pokemon thing, it's like using Sweet Scent. But yeah, and in order to have people marry, they need to fight alongside each other. So what you would do is you'd use a shit ton of Reeking Boxes and put Chrom and Olivia next to each other. They fight next to each other, they gain support with each other, and then they pop out a kid. Naui and Long Q, this is real. Pan and Vike. Sumi and Gaius. I like Gaius, he's cool. Shursh and Rickon. I don't think I've done these pairs before, but I see the vision. Where the fuck is Virion? Am I stupid? Listen, Stall is great. I've never done these fucking pairings before. God damn. Listen, Stall. I guess no Virion. Virion's an archer. He's kind of shit. he's kind of shit. I wanted to make it clear to not match up any characters based on their stats or skills. These two would be cute together. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I'll usually do it for like, if I see like a stat that'd be like, I kind of want this. Like, I don't put Donald and Cordelia together because I think they're great. I put Donald and Cordelia together because I want Sever to have aptitude. Which, for those of you who don't know, is a skill that boosts 10% of your stats, effectively. It's pretty good. What a pretentious sign. This here's a dojo. This is where people will come to learn sword fighting and martial arts, but who knows if they'll train you here. Okay, hold on. Let me feed the pigs. What do pigs eat? They eat seeds. Listen, shows what I know. Virion is not getting married. I do not like him. I don't like him either. It's hard. I guess Virion's kind of annoying, for those of you who don't know. I'd highly recommend you play Fire Emblem Awakening. Go pirate that shit, man. If you can find a good 3DS emulator, go pirate it. Go emulate it. You can't fucking buy that shit. Muriel Frederick is broken? Huh? What am I missing about Muriel Frederick? Because I don't remember Muriel or Frederick having particularly good abilities. Pair up? It might be a broken pair up with like stat coverage, but... Oh, I thought you meant like having a kid. Because from what I remember, their stats aren't anything nuts. Or not their stats, but their skills aren't anything crazy. What does Muriel get? Because I know for a fact you are not pairing the Jagan with the mage and going and using the Jagan permanently. So surely you must be talking about Muriel. Surely you're not using the Jagan long term. He's no Oife, man. I love pretending to be a guy who knows Fire Emblem. It's my favorite thing in the world. It's my favorite thing in the world. Hold on. Fire Emblem Wiki. Did I get my terms right? Did I get my terms right? I love pretending. I love pretending. It's my favorite thing in the world. Oh, this isn't what I was looking for. Main page. I'm looking for... What are project characters? Characters, supports. I'm looking for like... There are a certain type that characters fall into. They have certain genres that are in here. Just look up fucking Jagan. Look up Jagan and we'll see where we get. Jagan Heroes, Jagan Veteran Knight. Is it not on this? Paladin voice. I guess not. Roll. In Fire Emblem, for those of you who don't know, a lot of the characters do the same things in different games. A lot of the different characters do the same things, different games apart, and so usually they're called by like the same name. Like Frederick is a Jagan. He's a archetype that is this guy. I guess it's just not on those wiki. I'm sure it's on the other one. I've seen the fucking Polygon YouTube video talking about it. But my hatred for the fandom wiki runs so fucking deep, I can't bear to be on this fucking website. Genres. I look up Jagan. What am I gonna get here? See our results for Jagan, maybe. Jagan gallery. Archetype. There we go. Found it. You got a bunch of these. These are all. You would go so far as to say maybe 30 archetypes is too much. How many tikis are there? There are 5 characters, and they're calling it an archetype. Well, I guess this is more than one. Fighting games are like that. I don't play fighting games. I'm not good enough at them. Is 5 the lowest? Yes. What the fuck is a Julian? I've never fucking heard of this. What is this? Honorable thieves. Low-level thieves recruited within the first few chapters of the game. Why is Colm not here? We're making this shit up. Board and cord. That's real, actually. That's real. That's a good one. Jagan, Bandit Twins. Is 5 the lowest it goes? There can't be anything lower than 5. These are non-playable characters. These are non-playable characters and they have an archetype. We're getting out of hand with this. We're getting out of hand. This is real dumb. I fucking hate this, dude. I hate looking at Naui. I like looking at Awakening and seeing FE13. Because it makes me feel old. "2013. It makes me feel old. It's been over a decade. This game's over a decade old. It's crazy because it's still peak. Holy shit. When did Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia? 2017. It's gonna be 10 years and Intelligent Systems has not put anything out with as much sauce as this game. I'm sorry to say it, dude. They peaked in the 3DS era. You got the best game, the best looking game. Frederick will give Muriel a Mage Son, increase to weapon proficiency, and the Muriel will give him +2 to mag. And then we're gonna reclass him to a class that uses swords and start nuking motherfuckers with 11 sword. I guess. Next year, Awakening is retro. It's already a decade old. It's 2013, it's 2026 now. It's already 13 years old. My name is Onigiri Sensei. I'm pretty sure onigiri is a fucking type of fish. Nope, type of rice ball, yep. What business could a wolf like you have? I've come to learn a new combat move. God, I love Fire Emblem. I accidentally pressed the B button. I wanted to skip past your dialogue and then I accidentally pressed B. This is your fault. You should have spoke more interesting words. If I leave and come back, will you let me do this? Because if not, I'm going to be very mad. Retro is apparently 15 years. Nothing on the 3DS will be retro for me until we get the Switch 3 or something. I've come to sharpen my skills. Let me... Holy shit! What the fuck? I'll be a monkey's uncle. You've got the cash. That's not funny, bro. I kill monkeys on the daily. Don't even joke. Don't even joke, lad. You don't know the type of monkeys I kill. Yeah, I don't want to think about it, though. 2013 was so long. So long ago. Oh, I was 8. I was 8 when I played Fire Emblem. Huh, would you look at that? The math works out. Wait. No, I would have been 8. I'm on it, dude. I hate my fucking birthday. It's so inconvenient. It's so I guess it's kind of convenient, but it's like, oh yeah, I'm 21 now, but I was born in 2004. So it's like, oh, 2014, you must have been 10. Nope. Consider 9. Consider 9. Step inside to test your might. I want to marry Emran, but then I gotta get someone else married in Maribel, and we're already ranked B, and then I want to be... the concept of not getting Morgan until fucking Paralog 22 is sickening. We'll practice the 4 wins. Take these tips to heart and remember as we train. At a point, you just gotta call it. You know what I mean? Should they have added a secondary new game plus mode to Awakening, where you can take the kids with their abilities, put them down into like a base form class, not at level 10 where they start, at level 1, and you just have those units and you play through the entire game again? Yes. Yes, they should have done that. Did they? No. Which is a shame. Press X to begin the attack. Press X again, and then do it. Just press the X button. Dude, that's what I fucking love to do. All I do is press the X button. That's why I tried to fucking learn this ability. Can you... I beg of you, man. Listen, it's crazy that I'm saying this because I've literally spoken a million bajillion years, but I need you to stop talking and just start playing. Not me saying this. And then I tap my fingers on my head and I go, the concept of me saying this. I've not seen Wicked yet with Cynthia Erivo. I don't know her. Eventually you just have to take an L for power creep, yeah. Also remember Morgan's Paralog being fucking hard. It used to be tough, yeah. I say used to be. They have Griffins, I think, right? They have Griffin Riders. I remember it being tough. Eventually, the thing is, eventually I got good enough. Or maybe when I did it, I was strong. No, I remember why. It's because I started to marry Sevra, who's the 2nd generation, and so Morgan came later and I was stronger. Kingdom Hearts fans be saying that same shit. I love pushing the X button. Ooh, if I was a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, I'd probably giggle right now. Unfortunately, I played Recoded once. Am I good? Can I leave? I don't want to keep doing this. I'm done practicing. I didn't need this much practice to begin with. Don't fucking tell me again, dude. I can't fucking do this. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry live on stream. Let me out. I don't want to do this. I did. Me when I pressed the X button 12 times in a row. Alright. I see you're still here. Do you wish to delve further? Yes. I will pay all of my money. Theoretically, this should be very easy to learn. It's just the right trigger button. Yippee! Man. Did I do anything cool today? I had a lot of cool things. My professor is a terrorist. I'll say it. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. He's a terrorist to the concept of time. I'll say that much. That motherfucker, the class ends at 4:15. He didn't let me out until 4:17. You might be thinking, Moo, that's literally a tiny difference. It doesn't matter. I had to take a bus to get back here, motherfucker. Time does matter to me. Did the bus come at 4:25? Yeah. But it's about the principle of the thing, you know? Alright, all you gotta do is just press RT. Am I crazy? I think you could probably do it in a little bit. You could wall everything. Thank you very much. Jesus can too. Yeah, I understand the explanation. This can't be that hard. I can't find it within myself to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Is this the fleet foot technique? I guess it is. Well, there that is. If I marry Emran, there's a really good bit because Morgan will be like, I don't remember you, and I was like, I don't remember you either. That is funny. I don't know. What is it? It's like Spot Pass thing, right? I remember. Is it base game or is it Spot Pass? If I reset my real if I reset my real cartridge right now, am I gonna see it on there? I don't know. All right, let's get out of here. I wasted all of my money so that this old man could tell me how to press the X button a 4th time in a row. It's like Minecraft. I'm auto jumping. Okay, so this is the button. Which way do I want to go? Which way's Japan? What does Japan look like? That's not what I wanted to do. Japan? Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. I can either cross the river or not cross the river. To be... What the fuck are you? What do horses eat? They eat herbs. Most of the heroes are... Most of the retros are spot pass? Oh, some of the FE characters are DLC and then most of them are spot pass. Gotcha. Because I know there are a bunch of characters. I thought they were all spot pass. Or at least DLC or something. Man. 3DS games. I hate people who will be like games aren't that good anymore. Because I think games are still very good. But God. Staying up, playing video games, playing on the Nintendo Switch, it don't hit like it used to. It don't hit like it used to. It's because I'm old. I don't have soul anymore. It's because I don't have soul anymore. I'm heartless. Kingdom Hearts reference? Yes. Alright, fine. I'll go up this very weird thingamabobber. Or down, I guess. I'll go up later, I suppose. I have a bunch of options. The world is my oyster. Never mind. When I said the world is my oyster, I meant the world is my cutscene. That's a ugly ass fish. I don't read Japanese. God, I went, that's right, I bought a notebook today at the school bookstore. It was remarkably priced. Which is probably the first time anyone has ever said that about my college. They just be making shit cost $1 million for nothing. I hate it. They were like, order your class ring. Get a ring to celebrate the class of the year you graduate. And I took a look at it, $500. You should feel ashamed, frankly, to charge a college student that much. And I get it. I understand the clientele who go to my college. They can probably afford it, but I can't. I'm not buying that. Wrong button. You know, I'll see. Here's the thing I don't get. And this is because I'm broke. And this is because I'm frugal. And because I'm an asshole. There are people who will wear, like, shirts that has their college on them. Like, I go to the University of Georgia. Oh! And there are a bunch of different schools. This shit's confusing. I don't fucking get it. You have the universe. Hold on, I'll pop this out. We'll fucking paint. We'll paint this. We'll MS paint this. All right. There, call me Pirate Software. The way I be. What does Pirate Software do? Something. You got the university, and then inside the university there are colleges. But these people will wear shirts from their colleges. But they don't get the shirts for free. They gotta pay for them. Now, I'm already paying for tuition. So you can suck a truck nut if you think I'm gonna pay like $30 for a shirt that says my college on it. Fuck you. I'm not doing that. Ever. You pay me, motherfucker. My tuition pays for that shirt. It is by fucking God-given birthright and my credit card that shirt belongs to me. Bitch ass fucking university. No, not nepotism. It's not my birthright, but I fucking pay the goddamn tuition I deserve a shirt. I wish it was nepotism. Are you fucking serious? It takes forever to find a goddamn job. If I was the son of the dean of the University of Georgia, my ass wouldn't be here right now. I'd be in the fucking Bahamas. Streaming? I don't stream on my quantum computer that I can afford. I'm busy doing coke on a jet ski. So that's probably what I'd do if I had nepotism benefits from the University of Georgia. It's a very well-off school. I would kill, but I wouldn't kill just anyone. I think I'd think about it. All right, I'm looking for a Orochi stuff. So we're looking for a travel guide. So Crom will marry the 5 marryable characters in this order: Sumiya, Sully, Maribel, F. Robin, and Olivia. Crazy that Olivia is last, but I do understand it. I thought F. Robin was second. I thought it was Sumiya and then F. Robin, but I guess they want you to have a lot more freedom. If somehow all those girls are married or dead, he'll marry a random woman. I do know about that one. Okay, so all I gotta do is attack the crack. A hamlet of Kamiki lies nestled in the Shinsu field of Nippon. I thought I've already been in Kamiki. I don't know how to read. Gotcha. Oh, guess you can't dig in the leaves. Alright. This makes me feel like one of those people on Twitter that's like, games these days aren't good anymore. You know, if you look at the water animations. I thought that would work. A little bit. There's a crack in this wall. It might be worth our... How am I gonna do that, asshole? If only it was nighttime and the guy behind us, I could talk to him to learn a special move that would crack open the wall. It's a shame that's not gonna happen. Uh-oh, I accidentally bit him and now I think he's mad. So all I have to do is get Maribel to fuck me, get Sumiya to fuck Guy, Sully to fuck Donald, then Crom will marry Olivia, and I don't even have to grind a fucking dancer. Yippee! No, no, no! Hey, you there, got a minute? Who you calling a wisp? I'm Isun. I don't like this guy. I don't like Isun. He's annoying. The Flaming Pyrotechnist. And oh, never mind. They did have that shit back then. I forget that they had... Asia did a bunch of fucking crazy ass shit while all of us were busy. While all the Europeans, I guess, not us, I'm American, but while all the Europeans were struggling for food and shit, all the Asian countries were like, let's invent gunpowder. Yeah, that seems possible. There's a male dancer in Engage. I forgot about him. Is he even goated? Is he even as goated as the fucking the guy from Path of Radiance? I don't know. I don't remember. I think I stopped there. Listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Look at the formula I've posted on the wall. My whole career as a pyrotechnist rides on this. It's for a little firework I've dubbed Midnight Wonder Boy. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working. I know. Listen, pup. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Maybe your red hot glare is just what I need. Uh-huh. It's very Zelda-esque in nature, this game. Oh. Sun? Did I do it? Doesn't seem like it. What's the problem? Well, if at first you don't succeed, try to blow it up. I really tried. Do I need to come back later? Midnight Wonder. I really tried. I did all of them, I thought. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know why, but I don't think this is gonna happen. I guess I should come back later, maybe? I see it in the background. There's a big formula. Stop saying it's a job for me. I don't know how to do it. Stop saying it. I don't know how. You do the circle and you do the slash. I don't know how to do both. I can only do one at a time. Do you draw the bomb? Oh, you can lift it. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to go in like one stroke, like calligraphy. Like Japan, you know what I mean? They do that shit over there. Maybe I'm thinking cursive. Maybe I don't know shit about Japan. Just a white guy in a Japanese world. Oh man, I'd go to Japan. Another constellation? Damn. That's the Little Dipper. That's not the Little Dipper. I lied. That, you know what? In my defense, it looked like it. That is a pig on a ball. That's the bomb pig. Okay. What a chill guy. But I'd like to go to intelligent systems. Do you think that's okay? If I go to Japan and I walk into the development office of a game studio, will they be like, "Come on in"? Is that do I need to be famous about it? Do I gotta set up an appointment? Can I send them an email? Too often it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I had lost track of you, but now my soul is at ease. Bakugami. No. I know that. Those are the you throw them at the ground and they curl out. They're like a ball. You throw them at the ground and then they curl into like a dragon. Hold on. No, I know this guy. This guy's taking his name from them. What is happening? Bakugan! I was about to lie. It would have been neat. All right, hold on. I gotta write something down. Purchase Bakugan. There we go. Alright, what's up? Oh my god, is that Mr. Sketchy? What's up, Mr. Sketchy? What time is it for you? Is it like 7 a.m.? Have I finally met you on the other side of your sleep schedule? That's pretty cool. I had a revival a few years back, but then they made Bakugan traps and I want my toy pretending it ain't got it. Oh. I get the joke. Although, I'm pretty sure that's not what they meant by that. Yeah, yippee! I'm glad. I've met you on the... Now you can wake up early and see me. You don't need to stay up until 4 a.m. Did another brush technique just come back to you? Yes. That was Bakugami, the god of explosions. I hate this guy. I hate this dude. They had a revival a few years back. I wasn't paying attention. It looks like a bomb. Oh, that makes sense. There we go. Alright, I hope things are going well, Mr. Sketchy. Good morning. Just think what it could do to monsters. It's gonna be tricky handling it with Bakugami. I get so many achievements for this game. You know, there are people out there that won't play video games. If like the achievements are fucked, which I think is a little insane. Like, I like having achievements in my video games, personally. I think they're cool and swag and awesome. But I can't imagine looking at a video game and going like, well, the Steam achievements are bugged, so I don't know if I'm gonna play this one. Explode! Alright, what's up, Jax? They're having a 15-minute break? Thank heavens, dude. What the fuck was that? Jesus. Someone tell that guy about safety etiquette. Alright, don't hug people if you have a bomb strapped to your chest. Actually, Bakugan was already dressed as a girl before they were called traps. We're in too deep. We're in too deep, and I don't know how to get out. Alright, where do I want to go here? I gotta go up. How do I go up this fucking mountain? Oh. Probably this. If I had to take a guess, it's probably the large crack in the wall that glows yellow. I can't be sure though. It really could be anything. Let's all think very hard for a minute. Wow! I found a way through. No, I didn't actually. Never mind. Well, well, well. Don't I look stupid? I feel kind of sorry for it. How do I leave an offering? I got an offering for you right here. It's called a bomb. Give it a minute. How do you leave an offering? Have you found the bomb guy without trouble? Ooh, my godhood is up. I don't know what that does, but something. How do you leave an offering? Am I stupid? Have you found the bomb guy without trouble? Yeah, I'm pretty swag. I would, I just don't know how. Is there like a thing I can do? Is there like a thingamabobber? Do you know what's up? If I talk to you? Nope. Got the same blank expression as you, hee hee. Fuck you, Isun. Hey man, do you know how I can get an offering? Ida of the Dangan Express never trips. I've fallen, I can't get... Yeah, dude, you've fallen, you can't get up. Oh wait, I want a Traveler's Charm. I'm in. I'll save you, Ida. Alright. Is everyone dead? Everyone seems dead. Did I do it? Yet another win for the Mooster. Achievements are nice for things they would already do. 100%. I don't know. People on Twitter are weird. I'm gonna say it. I don't have a Traveler's Charm. How do I get that? Do I gotta slice them or something? Is it like a special thing I gotta do? Is it like, do I gotta slice you, and then slice you a second time, and then slice you a third time? Dude, I use my Traveler's Charms to increase my godliness. Is this just a way to get free money? Is this how I grind money? Is there a way to get a Traveler's Charm from these guys? Because it seems to me as though the answer is no. I'm not an expert, but I feel like I'm just making money here. You just don't have them. I had two, I just used them. I had two. I was just like, wow, this is so cool. My godliness can go up a level, and then I used both of them. I see now that that was the wrong choice to make, but frankly, if you're gonna give me something, you should be prepared for me to misuse it. You know, you don't give a child a gun and then go, oh my god, he doesn't have gun safety training. No, the fault is on you for giving the child the gun. Man, that joke is a lot less funny in the current context of the world right now. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what, that joke is not funny at all. That's not a laughing matter, I'm sorry. Oh no, Amino's rhyme! I also set my alarm to the femur breaker sound. If you don't know, it's someone's femurs being broken. But that isn't a real person. So no one's femur is being broken. That's good. I can't imagine wanting to wake up to that, if we can be honest with each other. You know, maybe I just don't get it. And that's totally possible. But like... I increased my godliness. I wonder if that means anything. I guess not. Oh, they got the thingamabobbers up here. That's pretty cool. Agate full. Oh, hello. Would you like to be fed? You're welcome. It's a really good alarm because you will wake up to it. I hate waking up. I don't mean that in the depressing way to where I don't want to wake up every day. I mean that in the sense I hate waking up. I love being asleep. I hate going to sleep and I hate waking up. But when I am asleep, I have the greatest time. Alright, let me tell you what. You know? I think you get offerings from the wood... Who is the woodcutter guy? We're in too deep. And I'm trying to keep up a fog in my eye. And nothing ever matters cause I'm in too deep. And I'm trying to keep... What song is that? Makes me feel like I'm in middle school. Makes me feel like I'm in middle school. I'm in too deep and I'm trying... It's Sum 41! I don't know these guys. Maybe an all killer, no filler, Japanese 10th anniversary. I don't fucking believe you. I don't fucking believe you. I do not think this is exclusively the track on the Japanese version. I'm confident that this is on the normal version as well. There is no part of me that believes that it is only on this version. God, they have a lot of albums. Alright, we're looking for... All killer, no filler. Yeah, it's right here. Man, these fucking... That's a terrible fucking album cover. I don't want to purchase this. What's the femur breaker noise? While I'm on the internet, I might as well look. Candace Parker calls out the WNBA for salary lies. Miss Kiff's lawsuit with Emiru just got interesting. X-ray, but only mining dirt. I think I need to be better. I'm gonna say it. I need to be better. My YouTube recommended feed needs to be better, and it starts with me. That's not me. That's not me. You gotta... That's not me, dude. I do not look that shit up. I do not look that shit up. I don't know why it is there. Am I gonna regret this? I don't like this. I don't, you're a psychopath for waking up to that. It's the first one. I'm not listening to the first one. Are there multiple bands with 40 in the way? 40 is a cool number. Some numbers just have aura. 40 is one of them. It's the first one. Back? No. No. Alright. Where am I? Found the what the fuck is femtanol? It's fentanyl. It's fentanyl mixed with HRT, dude. My phone isn't having a good time keeping up again. No, vest pollution. I have vest pollution or epinephrine. Listen. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time, brother. Alright. I appreciate... Oh, fuck. That's a bomb! I appreciate you being here. All the time. Love it when you show up. I'm like, oh my god, it's vest pollution or epinephrine. It's true. It's true. I say that. You know I do. Femtanol is a music artist. Alright, the kids these days have gone too far. They're just making up band names. Yeah. What's in your fucking search results? It's not in my search results. It's in my You think I look up femboys? You are wrong. You are incorrect, buddy. Incorrect buzzer noise. Never looked that shit up in my life. And even if I would, which I wouldn't, it wouldn't be on YouTube. Not that I'd look it up anywhere else. Not that I would look it up anywhere else. I'd look it up nowhere. So, You're forced to. Jesus. So it doesn't sound all disconnected? Alright, vest pollution or epinephrine. I hope it works. Godspeed, you brave soldier. You're like George Washington crossing the Delaware River at night to attack the German mercenaries on Christmas. You just said, I like Bakugan. You are attaching this connotation to it. That is not what I attach to it. A man can't like Bakugan anymore without it being like, oh, he likes men. Alright, let's go find the woodcutter. Jack said that the house is next to the valley. And I've already been to the bomb guy, so it has to be this dude. Yeah, this guy's cutting wood alright. I'm gonna be honest. I'll go to his house though. Probably should have context of why the femur breaker. It's from a really old game called SCP Containment. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that to me. Crying face, thumbs up, real. Don't mention things that I remember. And call them old. Because that hurts me emotionally, okay? You can't do that. Anything on the 3DS, any SCP Containment breach, anything on the internet that is past 2010, you can't call old because it will hurt my feelings. Okay, that's a new rule. New rule for the stream. Don't call it old, you'll make me feel old, and I don't like that. If this doesn't happen, you have to do it later, that'd be a bummer. I said then they added Bakugan traps, and like, yeah, I like those. You know what I meant. Let's be reasonable about this. Yeah, he doesn't have an offering. I guess I gotta do it later. I'll beat the shit out of this, though. Okay, man. Why have I got some 40 in my head all of a sudden? I'm old. Maybe I am old. I think if I was younger, I was more spry. I'd be more crass about this fucking bomb usage. I'd definitely be saying shit that'd get me pulled off of YouTube, I think. Look, I lost my edge. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I don't know if it's a good thing I lost my edge. Are you 40? Maybe. You know, maybe I jumped 20 years in one birthday instead of... Whoa! Instead of one, like normal. You know? Sometimes I'll think about it. I'll be like, do I need to be more edgy? Because I used to be edgier. I used to be. I'm just not so much anymore. It's just I'm a different guy now. which is like crazy. But it makes me feel like maybe I'm not as cool as I used to be. And then I think about how I used to be and went, well, I don't know. Surely I'm fine. I'm like Tim Duncan. You're too on this. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Okay, that's what you gotta understand. My bed sheets are green, like a normal person's, with no anime characters on them. And if they did have an anime character on them, they wouldn't be a dude. I'm saying it now. Who would they be? I'd have to think about it, but it wouldn't be a man, I'll tell you that much. I bet you could make some sweet pottery in a kiln like this. I also bet that, I guess. Believe it or not, I'd go so far as to say you could make pottery, period, in a kiln like this. Herb! Let's go! Oh, I get it. They're called herbivores because they eat herbs. And they're called carnivores because they eat carne asada. I get it now. I understand. I really do. This is a second kiln. This is a second one because there's one over there, remember? So it's the same sign that triggers the same prompt. Oh wait, I know the Nameless Man. Sure, listen, if you're called Nameless Man, does that not in essence constitute a name? Favorite Fire Emblem Awakening unit? Probably Libra. No, it's Severa. We know this. The fact that you would look at my mouse cursor right now and say anything other than one character, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. I'll say it. Alright, I think it's frighteningly obvious. There's this sequence in SCP Containment Breach, which is a very normal and like recent game, where you need to lure an SCP-106 back to containment, and you do that by breaking someone's femur that was in the femur breaker. Shit was fucking... Listen, Nameless Man, I know you have a kiln. Use it to make me an offering now. Or else I'll teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. Ooh, apple. That's kind of gruesome. But SCPs are pretty gruesome. I'm gonna cut your fucking wood for you, buddy. Okay, well apparently that wood is just impenetrable. So I can't get a piece of pottery from the Nameless Man. That is unfortunate. Things are not going well. However, what I can do is just walk away, because sometimes you just gotta take it out. Already done this. Okay, don't need to worry about that. We'll go up the mountain, and then we'll go around the mountain, and then we'll go, wow, I really want to go to that top part, and then the video game will say, too bad. And then that'll be pretty sad. We're not going to go up there even though it looks cool. And we'll go over to the right, and I either go straight there, or I take this left. I'm beginning... Oh, okay, never mind. Well, that seems like the way to go, so let's investigate this other area first. Because in an RPG, it's usually, you know, you want to go to the place that you don't need to be, so that you pick up the good item. Man, I'm looking at this computer that I have right now. I'm pleased. I'm tickled pink, dare I say. Although I don't like how it glows. I tried to turn it off, but it won't, which is not good. But whatever. What am I gonna do tonight? I have homework. I fucking hate that shit, dude. I gotta fill out a survey. Wait, was that your only homework? No, I gotta do a written assignment. Why? I can't believe I gotta do a written assignment. But hopefully waking up before class every day will help me. And you might be thinking, Moo, you have to wake up before class all the time. I would go so far as to say that everyone wakes up before they do class. And you'd be right. But the thing is, My classes end at like 4:15, and if I get back and then I stream, you know, I'm not gonna be done. It's like 8 p.m. And listen, I am not working on schoolwork past 8 p.m. You cannot make me. You cannot make me. Okay? It's not what God would want. It's not what he wants. If you look in Genesis, you're not gonna see also children and young adults need to do homework past 8 p.m. You're not gonna see that. Why? Because it's unchristian and also evil and satanic in nature. And so I don't think we should do it. Are we not a nation of God? I'm in a Christian nation, and I will follow the Christian Lord. And he did not say that people will do homework past 8 p.m. And so I will follow his lead, for that is what I believe. Amen. Amen. And the world follows this too. Amen. I'm sorry. I don't remember what I came up with the idea of like being like, this is fucked up and we need to reject it as a Christian nation, but I can't remember what it was for. And then it came to me and I was like, yippee. Because Genesis is Sonic 1 in it. It's true. Listen, Genesis. If it's not there, don't do it. Alright, where are we going? This waterway, it's the most green and fertile place. I heard the villagers used to take the ferry to this region long ago. I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't strike me as the way there. Oh, I'm wet. Gotcha. So we can't go this way because of the ferry. So this is definitely not the way we're supposed to go, which is good because that means we've won, because I didn't want to go there. Sonic the Hedgehog died for our sins. I saw that Polygon video. It's kind of insane how bad Polygon is as like a gamer website. But the YouTube videos were very good. You know, like I'm a little embarrassed. I used to be a band kid in middle school, and you know, the people I was around, they were pretty awful. Not in the sense that they did drugs and were cool. They were actually very lame. They were just bad people. they were just bad people in terms of like in terms of like being human. And so I kind of reject that part of myself. What was I talking about? I'll remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I've given up. I might actually have early onset. Shit's getting bad. Stray bead! Find all the scattered beads and get a reward. Fuck you. But yeah, sometimes I'll, you know, reject things just because they remind me of the older time that I used to be. And sometimes I won't if it's peak. Alright, I don't read signs. I'm a dog. Hey man, this is awful. Yeah, priest of the moonshine Mika. Our most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Outside is Lake Harami. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called Moon Cave, but it's disappeared into thin air because a wicked demon. It housed the Tsukuyomi. Hold on. First awakening marriage has happened. Frederick is marrying the nerd. That's crazy how fast you're making it happen. For me, it felt like it took forever, but maybe the stream's been going on for longer than I think it is. Maybe I don't have a good grasp on time. Alright, hold on. I already looked up the Tsukuyomi. Oh, wait, the demon. Never mind. We already did this. I think people like TikTok because it has more quality content, but in turn, people are more fucking visible. I feel like YouTube Shorts community is more nice because TikTok is only for scrolling, but there's YouTube and YouTube Shorts. I think you're onto something. I'd have to call somebody because I don't use TikTok. I'd have to get my guy, I think. That's not true. I don't have a guy for TikTok, but I know people who use TikTok. Chapter 10. You're faster than me. I'll say it. They ain't even got Olivia. Damn. It was guarded by Waka. But Waka's not here. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. Hmm? The gods will have marked all of those monsters with the... I need to kill all of them, and they only come out at night? So I gotta kill all of these guys. Okay, fuck it. I guess I'll go. I thought something... Oh, fuck! That's Azuko the Interloper. Everybody knows that. Polygon! I was talking about Polygon. Brian David Gilbert gives a lot of... you know, he gives a lot of band kid energy. And it's, you know... It reminds me a little bit too much of my dark past, but the videos are really good, so I put up with it. My new accounting professor for managerial accounting is actually a band adult, which is far rarer than a band kid, because most people who do band in high school and in middle school, they don't do it in college because it's kind of a nuisance. That's the word on the street. I stopped in middle school. I stopped in high school, but you know, I know someone who stopped in college because it's annoying. All right. No more Azuko the Interloper. They have been Azuko the Interloped. And this fight won't be long. Once you defeat all the wanted posters, maybe go see Miki. What's this? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the Moon Cave. This is where Susanoo fucking took that sword. I don't love this. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's just fucked. Or not YouTube. TikTok's just... There's something evil on that platform. And to be fair, not to be all conspiratorial and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure the Chinese just fucking make it as evil as possible. Saying the Chinese makes it sound like I'm going, Chinese people. I'm pretty sure the Chinese government has their own special TikTok for Chinese citizens called Douyin, and they give us like the bad TikTok that rots your brain. So you're telling me we got ChatGPT and TikTok at the same time, and we're like, why are kids doing worse in schools? I don't know, man. Put it together. Don't worry, I have no problems with a barrier of like this. Alright, well I guess I'm not going over here. Got a LinkedIn notification, shuttered. Listen. I really need this fucking internship I applied for today. I like really need it. I don't want to do this job shit anymore. I hate it so bad. I hate it so bad. It's the worst. It's the worst. You know? Not a big fan. This whole job hunting shit's fucking miserable. LinkedIn is a psychopath's playground, I'll say it. If you're on LinkedIn consistently, there's something dark and evil in that soul of yours. Dang, we still going? Yeah. I used to go for a while, Sky Guy. I'm a little washed, but you know, I used to. I'm trying to make good progress. Although I don't think that's really gonna happen. Mainly because I gotta kill like a million bajillion people. Which is a little lame if we're being quite honest with each other. I gotta kill like 4 special monsters. But I don't... It said that there'd be a sign of which monsters to kill, but I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm not... Maybe there just aren't signs on the outside. It's weird. There's like a fetch quest. Or you gotta kill people, they only come out at night. Hey man, do you have one of the 4 special goons on here? No? No goon? Okay. Slice. Guess what? Slice for a second time. Slice for a third time. Uh-oh, you think I'm all out of ink. Well, guess what? It's true, but I don't need ink to take care of you. Thank you very much. I will be submitting my poetry to a short writing contest. I hope that you all can vote for me. If I did that, would you vote for me? Be honest. I guess it would have to be good. How bad could it be, and then you'd still vote for me? Listen, how ass could it be? But you'd still be like, ah, well, you know, I know him. Well, I know him. Like, might as well. You know what I mean? Why not, right? Hopefully, it could be pretty bad. I need undying loyalty. Fuck. Again? I'm kind of getting my ass kicked over here. Like, I'm getting money, but it's not going very well. It said that the monsters only... Finally, Izo the string cutter appeared. Everybody knows Izo the string cutter. This guy's fucking the Japanese equivalent to the Unabomber. Gotta fucking kill this dude for what he's done. I'm taking you down, Izo the string cutter. The only strings you'll ever cut, again, will be your own Achilles. Chainsaw Man isn't a good first mon. You did mention this, and I'm choosing to be supportive. I think maybe the reason they say that is because it probably draws a lot of inspiration from other manga and Japanese culture to the degree where reading it may be enhanced by your reading of other manga. They also could just be being weird. That's probably true. How often do people redeem changing the game? Not often. And what does it get changed to? What does it get changed to? Well, the thing is, I need to own the game, and changing the game as a redeem has gone through a lot of revisions. Reason being is because my internet at my apartment is not very good, and so in that sense, being like, oh, change the game, and then I don't have the game downloaded, you know, it's just kind of like, well, that can't happen, because if I download the game, then the stream will go to shit, and it'll also take like an hour to download the game for the most part. So it's not a particularly used redeem very often. Most people want to change the game right now. They won't read the fine print. There is fine print for that reason, and they want a refund. I normally just give it to them. I think last time someone tried to use it, it was on Fortnite. So maybe that. It's not particularly common. But part of that's my fault for having bad internet. Alright, we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Alright, I don't know if that's really gonna work. No! Alright, well fuck it, I guess that worked. Die! I do know a game that would be quite interesting to play on stream, by all means. Yeah, I don't know. Is Chainsaw Man good as a first manga? Don't nearly have enough though. That's fair. I mean, you did ask for you did ask for what was it? A refund on TTS. So I didn't think you had enough. Not to poor shame you. Not to poor shame you, but that's not the activity of someone who has $1 million bajillion dollars. But then again, act broke to stay rich. So maybe, you know, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I need to act broker. Well, I love it. So I mean, you might be right. I think Chainsaw Man for me, it's a little cruel, but I enjoyed it, I think. It's a breath of fresh air when compared to other manga, and I think having read a bunch of other manga, I was able to enjoy it a lot because of that, but it's also just pretty good. Are you past part 1 yet, or are you still in part 1? You on part 2 yet? I don't remember who it was. Probably the incorrigible. Yeah. I'm in part 1. Okay. That's pretty wicked. That's pretty gnarly. Fight me if you dare. I gotta... Why am I grinding? Why am I grinding like this is Pokemon or something, man? What's going on here? I remember this part of game development class. They're like, listen, have your players fight the same enemies over and over again for money. This is actually the same management. This is actually the same stuff they followed in Silksong. Have the player wait for an extended period of time doing nothing. For no reason other than to just tell them to eat shit. It's true, it's true. I still can't believe in Silksong you need to grind for money. That's fucking insane. Truly, truly, that is a awful thing to implement in your video game. I didn't even die that. I didn't lose my fucking silk cocoon that much. So like, I don't know. It's not like I lost a shit ton of money. I still had to grind for it. That game is horribly untested. I get it that there's only 3 people. They have to get someone else on there. I'm actually an artist. I can hardly wait to start. Can you make me an offering? God damn it. Okay, well he's working on it. What do I do? How do I make the sun go by faster? I'll increase the solar energy. There's low-key kind of nothing to do right now because everything only really comes out at night. And it's daytime. You know what I mean? I wish there was a way to sleep like Minecraft. I'll do 10. Now I'm rich. Now I'm wealthy. I assume you have preferences, and obviously I don't want to torture you. Oh! I have money. That's not true. I'm still broke. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing that changed the game, I think, is pretty chill for the most part. I'm tired, but I don't want to, like, quit here because I'm almost done with what I need to do. The issue is that I need to burn another fucking 20 minutes or some shit waiting for night to go down, and frankly, I just don't know if I can do that kind of thing. Frankly, I just don't know if I'm willing to. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do while waiting? There's no, like, sleep button on here, you know what I mean? I could go back to Kamiki Village, I guess. I'll talk to this guy, I'll go back to the village, I'll see if I can talk to the lady. There's 3 things to say. 1 is popular amongst large streamers and content creators. I'm not too large, but I'm very gracious for the fans I do have. I value them more. Alright. PewDiePie doesn't care about you as much as I care about you, remember that. Build an emotional parasocial attachment to me. Now! I mean, the majority of Farloom is kind of like free labor, and that's still fucked. Listen, I hate this guy, dude. I can't go to the Moon Cave entrance. Two, it's rage bait, but if you think about things, DD is modified for any content creator. I don't know what the game is, frankly. You should just say it. I can't think of it right now. What's all this? I don't know what's going on. Well, if the village is bustling with activity, the only reason I went back there was because I thought I would just look at one thing. Yeah, I mean, I can understand making the concept for your game being like, oh, it's hard to get money because capitalism and shit. But if it makes the gaming experience worse, then I kind of don't care about the themes. If I'm not having fun, I'm sorry, bro. Not a fan. And I get it, like, art doesn't need to be fun and good all the time. But low-key, for a video game, a little bit, though, right? For a video game, it's gotta be at least a little bit of fun. Okay, the thing is, I can't go through there, because I'll drown. What if I do this? What if I climb on the walls? Nope. I'm gonna die. Most likely, it's called Fever Meme. I've never heard about it. I've actually never heard of this game. Because it's just a troll, but as you play it changes a lot. I've seen agree, or like agree to disagree or whatever, but I haven't done those. I don't know Fever Meme. Me neither, actually, bro. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I don't get what the youth are into these days. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that? GeForce RTX. I got a graphics card. That's pretty cool. Hey, boss man, what's happening? May I ask what the point of your existence is if there's a merchant just down the road? I guess it's a rude thing to ask. Hello. Ha ha ha, what a joy to see life. Just 15 more, we'll be blessed. Oh, okay, I need to bloom 15 trees? Does this work? My voice is being fucking shot, dude. It might be, low-key, it might be time to call it. Because I'm speaking and my voice isn't holding up. It might be calling it time, I think. Because I can't. I think, you know, getting down to the grit is probably not what I want to do. I don't want to waste my voice. I got a whole week, I guess. The game has Steamboat Willie. That's cool. I guess so. I don't know if I'm attached to Steamboat Willie. I don't think that's my determiner of whether or not I want to, you know, but it's cool that they have them. Dog, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fucking change the time on my computer. Are you serious? I use that. I use that shit. The hell you mean change the time on my fucking computer, bro? I need that. How else am I meant to tell the time? Alright. Yeah. Oh, he's too tall. Someone fucking lower him. Jesus, there we go. Alright. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I'm sorry, let me drink again. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. I'm sorry the stream was so late today, but I'm gonna be honest, this might be something we need to get used to. Anyways, goodbye, Minos. Change it back later, sleep. Blah. See ya. Alright, see ya, Best Solution or epinephrine. I hope you had a good time, because I had a phenomenal time. With my classes now often at 4, Monday and Wednesdays will probably be a lot more closer to 5:30 to 6 than I'd like. Goodbye, Sky Guy. So that's a bit of a bummer. Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for redeeming Hydrate. Let me go get my water bottle, because I have tea next to me. That's probably why. I just had a Risen hit a 1% crit. Oh, owned. Oh. So, my streams are probably going to be more around 5:30 to 6. I hope they'll get longer. This is probably my fault. This is my water bottle. This is probably my fault for drinking tea. I woke up really early today. That's not true. I woke up at 9 today for the interview. which is kind of early for me because I stayed up too late. I got like 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours maybe. So theoretically next time I should be more hydrated. But yeah, have a good one, and I hope I'll see you or you'll see me again soon. All right, goodbye. Yeah.